Anywho, let's get to the big topics today.
Oh, yes.
And that includes Marianne here to talk about one story that got you pretty fired up.
It
Ooh,
did.
what is
So
it?
everyone at the end of graduation, whether it's high school or college, they take
Yes.
pre-photos and they post them, and everyone gets so excited.
Yeah.
And
What
they
did
say,
yours look like, by the
"Congratulations."
way?
Hers is
looks
probably fabulous.
It is. I took my high school pictures twice.
Why?
Well, because at first I wanted to do it with curly hair, because I have naturally curly hair, and my mom saw them and she was like,
So you spent
this
all
is
that
a
money?
straight hair. I have no idea. But then we did it again with straight hair.
She's like, I don't
But the college graduation, I didn't even play around. My hair was straight. They
Yeah.
looked fabulous.
Yes.
Right.
Got your makeup done. Anywho,
Oh, fully
besides the point,
decked
this is
out.
not about
all
me. This
of the
is not
school
about me.
things.
Remember glamour shots?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It was a thing.
People
But this
use
one's
it.
a little different.
This is a lot different. So this woman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, she goes to
There's
a
the South.
university down there. She has a different kind of a picture, and if we can throw it up for you, I want you to see it as I'm talking to you about it.
Yes.
There it is. She posed with a gun inside of her parents wearing Women for Trump t-shirt. Now, she's come out and said that not only is she doing this to show people that the Second Amendment right is real and people love their guns, but
Okay.
Chrissy, our producer, also found out that she believes that people that suffer from sexual assault have a gun as their first line of defense. And a lot of people have come to her defense on Twitter saying, this is so empowering, go women, this is
Protect
amazing.
yourself.
And so I want to hear what you guys have to think before we weigh in. So this is not the only graduation picture she took. The post on here said, I don't take normal graduation pictures or something like that. Well,
takes
in fact,
cool
she does.
graduation
She does
pictures.
take many normal ones. She actually has a couple others that we can show you.
Okay.
In a lovely blue dress
Let's see. Come
and
on,
a
girlfriend.
graduation cap and
She's a
gown.
beautiful young lady.
Okay, they're going to get it up
They're
right
going to
now.
get it for us. But this one, guys, this one sparked some fire in my belly because if you're going to
Detail.
talk about sexual assault and wear a Women for Trump shirt
Yeah, maybe that's
with
where the message
all
got
of
lost.
the hiccups that our president may or may not have made throughout his lifetime, I just think it's a mixed message.
And I think sometimes at that age group, right? So you have someone as you graduated from college or high school.
College,
Okay.
a very educated girl.
Educated girl. Well, this okay. Let's take that out of the equation then. Let's
Right.
just talk about the fact that you have someone, and I want to take it back to the Billy Bush scandal with President Trump.
Okay.
So Billy Bush and him were in an interview. We know that the microphones were up. He didn't know that the microphones were hot. President Trump is caught saying inappropriate things about women, like I'm going to grab. Was that the incidents where he said he's
That
going to
was
grab?
exactly
yeah,
it.
grab
That
by
was
the personal space of a woman.
Right.
Billy Bush, in the end, gets canned. We have not seen Billy. Well, we saw him in an interview recently
We
during the whole
did.
Me Too movement stuff. But before Me Too movement happened, he was like the worst man on the planet for laughing and condoning what President Trump was saying. So he gets fired, right? Loses his job at Access Hollywood. We don't see him. He was on the Today Show. Was coming up.
I think he got divorced as well.
Did
too.
he get divorced, or was that?
I think his wife
we're talking
filed.
about Today's Show.
They
Oh,
had just
really,
moved
Billy?
the entire family to New York right before the scandal broke.
Okay, so that happened. Meanwhile, the man who had made the comments becomes the president of the United States of America. So here you have a man in a position of power
Correct.
getting away with saying those sort of things. So I think a lot of times people forget the fact that, no, he was on record saying these sort of things, and that
Correct.
is, that to a lot of people is sexual misconduct. You know, that is a way
Right.
in which you disrespect a woman's body.
Yes.
And it depends who you are to say if that boundary or that line was crossed. So I see what you're saying, that how are you going to condone a person who sexually assaulted, if you will, another woman? Meanwhile, you're saying I'm against sexual assault.
Exactly. And so she's standing in front of a building in Chattanooga, and it's a museum of sorts that doesn't allow guns inside. And so that is the historical point of reference for her in this picture. And I think the message would have been stronger if she had picked a different shirt.
And why is it in her crotch? And why?
Saying
That's
like,
where
this
guns
is my
normally are. That's
protection.
her
I think it's
holster.
over sexualized because look at this. I mean, look at the pants. I mean, they're tight, and then she has
They
the
are.
shirt. She's showing her midriff. I think I agree with you. The mixed messages is the point that you're an attractive woman, and this is. I don't get it. It's too
But
much
who's
going
to
on.
say that our wardrobe is to say whether or not you can or cannot sexualize my body? You know what I'm saying? I think that's another layer of it, to say, well, just because I have tight pants doesn't mean that I'm trying to be sexy, or just because I have tight pants doesn't mean that
And then she's
I'm
got her
allowing you
lips.
to come into my space or showing my belly. That's my that's not illegal. I can wear those types of clothes. So I see where you're coming from. I get it.
So what if she was at the rifle range? She had the same outfit on, and she's actually like at the range, and she's taking a shot. And she had women for Trump. That would be completely different than standing with a bridge behind her, with her legs slightly apart, with her belly button showing, and the gun in. It's just,
I don't want to hypersexualize her in that way.
Yeah,
I know it's about sexual assault, but for me, it's the shirt that really just ruins the message.
Or is it the ruined message? Like standing up for sexual assault.
No, I think you can stand up for sexual assault.
But you can also stand up for gun rights.
And you can stand up for President Trump. But it's putting them all together that is the issue for me.
Too much of a hodgepodge.
I think it would have been fantastic if she didn't have the platform of sexual assault. Wear that exact outfit at the gun range.
Yes.
You have the right. The Second Amendment is a right that we all have.
But people are chiming in.
Okay, love her shirt. Yeah. Yes, and that's fine. She is supporting our president of the United States of America. There's nothing wrong in doing that.
Jennifer Birmingham says, my daughter had a character photo for pageants of her in a tiara, heels, pretty dress, posing as a sniper with a gun. It was a great picture. I have a question, Jennifer. What was the platform that she ran on, and in which state, and did she ever win? That I'm curious about, because in pageants, everything is about messaging and packaging.
Totally.
And something like that could absolutely offend a group of judging panel, like a whole judging panel. So I'm curious to know how she did in those pageants.
What if her parents signed off on that? Or was that just something she
did?
For
if you're a college girl, if you're in high school,
she's grown.
She's a grown girl. But
I don't think my parent. I care what my parents think, even in college.
Okay.
Oh, I'm 30 years old and I care what my parents think.
I wonder, but you know, the South is huge. I'm from Alabama, so I mean, everyone in my family home has a firearm. I think I'm all for the amendment. I'm all for people being able to carry guns. I've been to the range multiple times.
Oh, that's awesome.
I get it. I just think it's a little lost because there's so much going on here. I don't know what she's trying to say.
That is a tough one.
Yeah,
so I'm going into Jessica Downey, who says, no. Okay, that depends on the person. Don't lump all abuse victims together like that. I want to know who it is that you're responding to, Jessica, so that we can, bring those two comments together. I'll go on, and she says that she is a survivor. I don't need a gun to feel safe again. It is therapy and support that help you feel safe again, because it's in your head. The injury is in your head. Heal that first.
Those are good comments. Yeah.
That's a good comment, because it's a different perspective and one that's maybe more. Do we know if this girl was sexually assaulted? Did I miss that part?
I don't know personally.
Okay, so you can stand up for something that you haven't been personally affected by.
I think she was talking about rape culture on campuses in general.
Got it. Okay.
And women that are affected by sexual assault, which strong message, one that definitely needs to be addressed.
Yeah,
I love it. I also love her other pictures that are
I love the one in the dress. I thought she looked really pretty, and
she also has 55.4 thousand Twitter followers.
Whoa!
Hey,
and I want to know if it happened before this or after.
Yeah, I can't assume. I would say it would make sense after, because you're getting all this attention, and there are.
I wish somebody would always track that for us.
Right?
Like, what were your Twitter followers before you decided to make this viral tweet? That's what I want to know.
Denise Walker says, good for her.
My tweets
Dan
are not
Cooper,
reloading.
Why shouldn't she have it in her pick, Marion? If you don't like it, move on.
Yeah, I think everyone
because your mom is saying right
opinion.
To carry, but why shouldn't she have it in her? I mean, I think she can. I don't think
she can do whatever she wants.
She can do, and she did whatever she wanted. It's not that we're not saying that she shouldn't. We're just saying we're a little lost in understanding her message.
Exactly. That is absolutely it. But guys, keep chiming in.
Yes.
That was a good one.
My daughter.
I love when we get to hear what they say.
Yeah, no,
it's my favorite.
Exactly. And again, like we always say, Ariane will a lot of times have an opinion. I have an opinion that's very different, and you have a different perspective and opinion. So that's the point of this. You guys are our fourth host.
I love it.
So you have an opinion too, and sometimes it's okay to sit back and go, okay, you know what? They have a point.
Here we go.
Did Jennifer ever respond what the platform was that her daughter ran on?
I didn't see it yet. But Jorge says, I'm never going to understand how women support a dude that has treated women with such disrespect. Baffles my mind. He's speaking about President Trump. A lot of people feel that way, Jorge. But there's also plenty of other people who just don't see that part of his character shining through.
They've already made up their mind.
Exactly. Yeah. He stands for other things that they believe in, and
they're saying
that's important.
She has the right to express herself in that way. She can stand up for Trump. She can support the Second Amendment.
Exactly.
And still not think that any of those allegations have ever happened.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know that she came back and chimed in.
She owns several firearms. She also has a belly band on. So I guess someone gave her a hard time about not securing her firearm properly.
Oh.
So she says she does have a belly band on to secure it properly. You just can't see it.
Oh, it's under her pants. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if she says it, then she does.
And she owns several firearms.
Okay. So she went on Fox and Friends. Of course. And so we have a snippet of that interview, and I have got to listen to this. This is the first time I'm hearing it. So I'll hear it with you.
To wear that T-shirt and then show the gun.
Yeah, so taking my graduation photos, I figured that I wanted them to be personal and show who I am and represent the person that I am. So obviously being very passionate about conservative politics and the Second Amendment, I decided that that was what I wanted to do.
How did you get to this point in your life? Tell us a little bit about you, where you grew up, what your major is, and why you're so pro-gun and why you support the president.
Yeah, I grew up in Cincinnati, actually, and my family moved to Nashville when I was around 10 years old. My parents have been very active in politics, so I kind of got my passion from them and hearing about what, you know, they have to tell me, so.
I want to read some of the tweets that we pulled from Twitter. This girl, Lisa, says, you realize
sort of
employers will
career.
see this, right? Hope you
I believe it is, especially when you now have the platform of Fox and Friends. They're always going to help you out in trying to voice your more conservative views. So she played this one smart.
And she could be a millennial, almost a millennial correspondent when it comes to how they feel about Trump and gun laws. Because you don't normally see that age range.
Oh, well, we have Tommy Lauren. Tommy is speaking for all conservative millennials on that side of the aisle. So, I mean, we have another blonde. Maybe we need a brunette conservative.
Well, you know, Fox and Friends.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And so Regina Bugg says, everyone is different. If this makes her feel safe, who are you to judge her? I, for one, feel safe in my home knowing there are guns near me if needed. Agreed. Regina, I completely agree with that. And she can. Again, it's not the gun or it's not the shirt.
Right.
It separately. Like, wear the shirt. Everyone, yes, wear the shirt. If you're a woman for Trump, absolutely. There's men for Trump shirts. There's women for Hillary shirts. I mean, everyone has their different opinions.
Maybe
and
she
you
should
can
have
carry
ironed
a gun.
it. There's that. Like, if you don't care either way.
I'm coming for the wrinkles in her shirt.
Somebody else
Get
in our
out
studio
of here.
noticed it.
Get
I'm not
out of
joking.
here. Okay, her legs slightly apart, says Sandy. Her belly showing. You just don't like her shirt. Get over yourself, woman. You just don't like her shirt.
Even
I think she has a fabulous
different would it be if the shirt were down?
She has a picture of the shirt down also. And you can see the protrusion of the gun coming through. But for me, it's not the position. Like I've said, it's not the position. It's not the gun. It's the mixed message. That's it. Mixed message. That's it.
Well, on that note, thank you. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more stories just like this one, all you got to do is hit subscribe.